Hi everybody, it's Gail from Gail's Bookish Things with a big box from my friend Stacy. I was so surprised to get this big heavy box, and she sent me all these wonderful journals and journal supplies. I was really overwhelmed with gratitude and it's just amazing. This is a lovely Christmas journal. I love the tall size and the narrow size, and that deer on there is a thing I really like. I'm just showing you highlights of these journals because there's just too much to go through them all and show you all the wonderfulness. But there's various color papers in here, and I was pointing out here how it is bound in the center. Inside back cover is really cute with that lovely vintage fabric. This one is one that she had posted on Instagram, and I just loved it and commented on it. And she surprised me with it. Look at all the details here, the buttons, the slow stitch technique incorporated. I really like these little tiny vintage buttons, and the base fabric there is kind of like rugged looking, almost an upholstery style. Again, we have the binding there that's our sewing in the signatures, and she stitched all around. There's so much work here. There's so much work involved in all these journals. It just floors me that she would send them all to me. I like how she has done these little pockets. There's a little safety pin there with beads on it. I think that's such a nice little touch. I've incorporated a similar thing in some of my journals, and I love the bit of detail that adds. Throughout this journal, she's put pockets with the little journaling spots, different little pads of extra space, and they're all highlighted. This tissue, again, just showing you the highlights from the journals. There's a cute button again. I am a fan of the buttons, and here are some more little journaling card, I guess you would call them, with different kinds of papers. The back flap there has more journaling spots, and then this journal is so cool. This is one of those really tall and narrow style ones. There were bead charms on the bottom, this crochet buttons, the plaid there, in nice summery colors or fall colors, depending on how you look at it. And then she's incorporated some linen ties, it looks like. I love the kind of shabby chic or boho or combination of that and vintage flair that this journal has. Look at the amazing chunk here and all those beautiful oversized pins with the nice big chunky, beautiful, colorful beads. I think that is such a neat thing to look at. It's just fun. I'll just enjoy paging through this. As you can see, she has used more buttons, pins and beads on the inside. So kitty there, which I love kitty cats. These fun little tab, I guess you would call them, just little embellishments and layers. Coffee or tea dyed paper throughout this journal, which really adds to that kind of vintage look. I think it's so nice. I like how the edges are done here and that cute little pin. And then there's different like old computer paper. You know how you used to have to do that? It seems like that's what that is anyway. And a lot of the books or the journal pages that are from old books are French, and here there's a little French Madame Bovary's house, and there's some things on there in French. It was kind of fun for me because that was my major in college, and I took it throughout high school, so anytime I see something French, I like to try to figure out what it says, even though I'm hugely out of practice. It's been so long. But cute little side tucks there, and just really like all the details. Here are some more little tidbits she put in this little pocket. Looks like a compass there. I will be quiet here in a minute so you can hear more crinkle, but I love this little clip-on piece here, and that bright orange is so awesome. I thought that other stuff was computer paper, but I wonder if it had anything to do with like old player pianos. I really don't know, but super cool. So much variety in here. Like that vintage flower and the tab she's sewn on. There's so much detail, so many things to look at in this journal. And I just love that tall size. And then she gave me this bag full of smaller journals and ephemera pieces. I'll show you some highlights, but here's some lovely crocheted lace on an old-fashioned clothespin. And I am wondering, Stacy, if you crocheted this. I am going to be even in more awe of you if you did. But even if you didn't, it's amazing. It's beautiful, and it's really a fun way to have that waiting for use. Here's some of the tabs. There were several other. I've already added one to a journal. And this is a colorful little pocket size, I guess. I guess that's a pocket size. But anyway, this is really fun. And there's more crinkle. Yay. So cute. So pretty. I love this little kitty cat one made from playing cards. I was thinking this would be the perfect size to throw in my purse or tote bag for note-taking. You know, that when you need that piece of paper and you can't find one, there it would be. This is such a pretty green, this olive green, and the plants on the front. I like how she's added this trim on the binding. That is so pretty, and just lovely, peaceful colors. She's used some ribbon for some tuck spots or fabric. I can't tell for sure. This tab in the back, or tag I mean, is so cool. It's so like vintage and grungy, and oh, it's just awesome. Really neat looking. I like that a lot. These are some clips that you can put on the front of your journal. And then this piece has lots of slow stitching on it and buttons and so much amazing detail in the little doily there. There's this red journal also that was enclosed, and I love this kilt pin, I think you call that, or skirt pin. I'm not sure the proper name, but what a neat effect. As you can see, it was tied with rickrack, and she's used like corrugated cardboard here for the cover and stitched all the way around, and then down the center of the spine. The tabs there are all folded fabric or ribbon pieces maybe, or trim pieces. And then, of course, the use of some graph paper, which I really enjoy, and these beautiful bouquet of flowers there. So pretty. I think those are roses. Maybe not. In the back, there was this cute pin and more slow stitching and buttons. And I'm just going to wrap this up with kind of assembling all the different things, or representative of all the things that were in Stacy's wonderful and generous package. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Bye.